Larry Wheels did not slap Rampage Jackson after he said he would pay to f his wife. If it was Rampage that did the exact same thing, oh, we could make a clip. Could make a clip. Is he gonna hit him? Probably not.
Seriously?
I'll do that.
Coach Greg, and shortly after Larry Wheels slaps the shit out of Deen during a live stream, you know, for flirting with his wife and so on, of which perhaps he deserves it. I don't care. He then gets elbowed in the face by a friend of Rampage Jackson. I don't know if it was his trainer, his coach, his manager, and apparently a former UFC fighter. The guy knows how to kick some ass. Everyone is saying, well, Dan, he clearly deserved it. Now, there's a difference between deserving something and actually getting it. Let's first watch exactly what went down.
Are you the guy that got slapped on video?
I did, but I'll slap the shit out you though.
Oh, you will?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna show you the inside of the house.
I'll make you another clip. Don't do that.
Seriously?
Don't do that.
Whoa!
All right. Come on, cuz. Come on. No, come on. No, cut. Fuck you, man. Chill. Whole ass.
Dean, chill.
Man, cut. He was Dean.
Dean, chill out.
Man, cut ain't finna
Chill,
bro. Whole ass.
Let's really think about the consequences. Do you really think that you just get to beat the shit out of anyone because they never said something that you liked?
Dean actually apologized to Tiki. And I just appreciated that. Because Dean was wrong. And Dean did start that. And Tiki not only had a right to defend himself, he had an obligation. He just got told by a faster, younger, aggressive guy that he was going to get harmed by the younger, faster, aggressive guy. He had an obligation to defend himself. And the fact that Dean saw it that way, I gotta tell you, I thought was cool.
Are you kidding me? In my last video, when I said this guy is a professional boxer, the comments were, Greg, are you joking? He's just a manlet. He barely can box at all. He's an influencer boxer. He can't actually fight. You guys are morons if you think that every time somebody does this with you, that you get to do what you want. A guy 6'3", somebody 5'3" says, I can make a clip right now. What is that? Is that really a threat? Did he look like he was threatening him? And so what you need to see is following all of this, Dean was walking away. He wasn't moving towards him. He wasn't getting closer to him. He wasn't getting up in his face. Was he annoying? Of course he was. But this is what could have happened. Dean, he elbows him in the face. He could then be knocked out. Reasonable. He might have been knocked out. Break his jaw? Absolutely. Hit his head on the floor and die? Certainly in the realm of possibilities. And so then you now have manslaughter. Y'all thinking you just get to do whatever you want. Somebody's annoying you, disrespecting you, and you then get to strike them. When you're talking to someone back and forth, even if it's rude.
I don't like you. I hate you. I don't give a shit about what you're saying.
I don't care what they're saying. If you then convert the verbal attack into a physical one, you are now in the wrong. If the person getting striked wants to, they can sue you for millions of dollars.
I don't know how much cash that is, about 100 G's, cash. He said, don't sue my manager, take this. He said, don't sue my manager, take this.
A lot of times people get in a fight at the bar. There's a lot of alcohol. Perhaps somebody's talking about their girlfriend. They might do this, they might do that. They're saying things that you don't like, and then they punch you. And if they want, they can press charges because you're not allowed to just strike someone unless you're in an imminent danger. Does it look like the UFC fighter was in imminent danger when Deen walked away from him like that? His face was walking away. He wasn't walking towards him. His arm didn't move up. You don't get to do whatever you want. And I know that you guys who love people to suffer and to have pain, and you love seeing the downfall of everyone, and you enjoy, it gives you pleasure to see other people suffer and go in pain. You love that Deen is hurting. And so you cheer for it. Go, he deserved it. Would you have done the same thing? And remember, what happens if bro who's insulting you is bigger than you?
Damn, you hand out money like that? What do I got to do? Give me some like that.
Nigga, I'll go.
Niggas so excited.
You allowing this?
You have to allow it.
You asked, nigga. I'm rich. What's the number?
So am I too.
I know you.
There ain't no number.
What's the number?
There ain't no number.
Your wife hot as
You can't
fuck.
afford it anyway.
Notice, Larry Wheels did not slap Rampage Jackson after he said he would pay to fuck his wife. That is way worse than saying, can I have a hug? Way worse than flirting. If it was Rampage that did the exact same thing, oh, we could make a clip. Could make a clip. Is he going to hit him? Probably not.
That he was going to get harmed by the younger, faster, aggressive guy. He had an obligation to defend himself.
The younger, faster, champion boxer. Now, when I said he was a great boxer, y'all made fun of Coach Greg. I don't know his boxing talents. I was reading that he was claiming to be some world champion boxer. Did he look like he was about to strike? Did he look like an imminent threat, like danger? I'm about to hit you. Or was he just joking around? But what about Sean Strickland's opinion, another UFC fighter? What does he think about all of this?
Everyone's like, oh man, it's really dope that you did that. Like, was it dope? Like, you had a cup and you sucker punched a guy in the face. What would be dope to say, all right, man, you want to fucking fight? Make the circle. Like, that's what a fucking man does, dude. Like, what a woman beating rapist, like, that's what he does. He just looks away like, oh yeah, you serious? You serious? Boom, sucker punch. Like, what? That's kind of being a little bitch to me. If you're gonna fight a man, you say you give him the option. But yeah, life's weird, man.
The UFC fighter say, I don't like you, and he's saying, hey, you know who I am. No, you don't. Yes, you do. No, you don't.
Are you the guy that got slapped on video?
And so he knew who he was. How would he know he got slapped if he didn't know who he was? And is that not an insult if you just got slapped and you bring it up and you say, hey, aren't you the guy that got slapped? He didn't say, aren't you the boxer? Aren't you the streamer? Aren't you friends with Rampage? I'm cool with Rampage too. No, you're the guy that got slapped. He is itching to hit him. Do you think bro doesn't need some classes in anger management? Would you attack somebody for something so minuscule, so nothing, some, 22-year-old punk who's talking a little bit of smack? When you know you have the skills, you have the technique, you're the bigger man. It takes more of a man to not hit this man than it does for somebody to sneak a sucker punch elbow onto Deen. And so I hope he sues this man. Sue him for all he's worth. Hey, we seen him in a neck brace the next day. Maybe he had some injuries that he didn't know about in that moment. You really think that just because somebody says something to you that you don't like, that you can go and assault them? Larry Wheels and his wife are causing or starting all of this drama. I mean, was Dan having any problems until he started hanging around with Larry Wheels? Let's see what Myron Gaines thinks of all of this.
Her behavior is putting him in a bad position and ruining his career in the process. Now he's walking around slapping niggas. Even though this guy deserved to get slapped, don't get it twisted, he deserved to get slapped. Let's assume this guy tries to press charges. Let's assume this guy sues Larry, which he could do, by the way. Now, you're getting sued, and you're getting arrested for assault, and you're getting sued for a couple million because he feels like you hurt his career, which, just so y'all know, he could sue Larry for this shit.
Even if you're in the right, they're disrespecting you and it's on purpose. You don't just get to attack another person. I'm sorry, that is the law. Guys, this is only going to continue to get worse. Larry and his wife are saying, hey, Coach Greg and John, they're going to continue as well as others to make video about us because we're popular, because they're trying to steal our glory. Or is it because you're idiots? I mean, it's one of the two. And so let us see what Larry's wife is saying about Larry right now. Let's watch this video.
Can you have girlfriends that have violence? Hell no. Not allowed. Only wife. That's it. Double standard. What you gonna do about it?
Well, you don't trust me?
I trust you, but what? If you had like like a girlfriend from a childhood, yes. But now, while you're married, maybe friends, hell no. For what?
But that's a double standard. You're saying you can have guy friends.
But these are not like a new guy friends. These are guy friends I had for like decades.
And so essentially, Larry is not allowed to have female friends, but she's allowed to have male friends. And she says, well, it's different because these are friends from my past. What kind of past was that? And so are you supposed to trust your girlfriend and or your wife sitting alone with another man? Why is that other man with you? Alone. Just the two of you. Why are y'all hanging out? We don't know what her past is like. Maybe she's an innocent angel. Perhaps she was waiting until marriage. We don't know how innocent she really was. But was she not in Dubai? Was she not on private jets and dating billionaires and so on? And so why is it that Larry has to trust her, but she cannot trust him? You notice, why are you with someone who's setting rules on you and setting a double standard? And so, men, don't let your women control you like this. What I refer to this as being a simp. Do not simp for women. If they don't want you for you and you have to simp to get her, she isn't actually getting you. She's getting your simping self, and eventually she will move on. And that's why you all have prenups, cohabitation agreements, prenups. You do not let the government decide what happens to your money in the event of a separation and or divorce. You don't do it. You don't allow this to happen. Just had a call from one of my friends. He said, my friend is getting a divorce. I said, oh, did he have a prenup? No. How much is he losing? Millions with an S, meaning plural. And so, are you going to just ignore all these things and just say, I trust her? I mean, that's what Larry said. I trust her. These are famous last words. And don't forget, the woman you divorce is not the same woman as the woman that you marry. When you marry someone, you're in love, everything is hunky-dory. You cannot imagine anything going wrong. And when you divorce, everything went wrong and you hate each other. I'm sorry, that is how it works. And so don't think that that person, that sweet little angel that would never hurt a fly, that was perfect for you on your wedding day, is going to have the same attitude on her way out. It is not. Do not let it happen. If there's one thing you can learn from this video is get the friggin' prenup now. And so, of course, all you guys out there, single and so on, you're developing your best physique possible. You're taking Turk Builder Max or Turk Platinum, GO2 Max, or creatine. You're getting Blue Lobster. You're going to the gym. You're training harder than last time. And you're using code GREG to save yourself 15% off. Some of you are also going to AlgoRx. You're getting your blood work done. You're getting your enclomiphene, your HRT, your testosterone, your Cialis, and so on. And if you're trying to lose weight, you can get the GLP Max from Coach Greg HLT, or you can get GLPs from AlgoRx. Just don't forget to use code GREG to get yourself a little bit of a discount. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm, like the video if you liked it. Don't forget to watch one of those two bloops. Don't forget about the cookbooks, the Cico bars, code CICO. It gets it 50% off. And of course, we have the money back guarantee and a $50 gift card. If you want to be sponsored and be a paid athlete, you apply by clicking the link to get our stuff in your stores. There's a link. Coaching plans by me and my team, a link as well. And until next time, I am out.